pretties, welcome to Revsterol. So today I am going to be doing my winter palette from my single shadows. But before I do that, I do want to go ahead and let you guys know, because you guys are going to see a lot of uploads from me. I do plan on doing a palette week, and I started it yesterday when I did my Panda palette finale, and I didn't say anything about it in that video because I didn't know when I filmed that video that I was gonna do it. But I am on vacation all this week, and so I decided to film a video every day. So yeah, and what better to do a video about every day than eyeshadow, because I have a problem. So I just want to introduce the Panda palette, palette week, which was inspiration from Just Steph and Lauren May Beauty, which both do multiple palette weeks a year. I think they usually do about 2 or 3 each. I'm gonna leave both of their channels down below. They're really cool and really amazing, and I like a lot of their content. A lot of their content is relatively similar. Lauren doesn't really do a lot of project pans, but she does do a lot of eyeshadow collection pan content. Just Steph does a bunch of project pans and a lot of eyeshadow content as well. So yes, anyway, I'm gonna leave them down below because that's where I got my inspiration from. And again, I just want to enjoy playing my makeup this whole week since I'm off, and I want to enjoy it, and I want to enjoy having, a good time with you guys. I know it's a little dark and gloomy. It's not just in this room, it's outside. As you guys know, I do use natural lighting, and there's not really much of it because it's really gloomy, but it's getting late in the day, and I know that the sun's gonna set around 5:30, so I'll take the little light I can get, and let's just get started. So before we get started, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you become a resident of Epsterville, and let's go right at it. So when I think of winter colors, I always think of blues, silvers, reds, greens, and a soft glam. I don't have red single shadows, so we can just leave that though. You can just stop right there. I don't have too many blues. I do have a couple of greens and a couple of silvers. So this one's gonna be a really interesting one. I don't have a lot of soft glam kind of shadows. So there's that. So let's start with the shadow that I feel like at this point is just redundant because I need it for every single year round, and that's going to be Laura Los Angeles Tan Tan. So Tan Tan is going to be my transition shade. There we go. Another shade that I always say I need to have is a soft kind of cream shadow. This is the one that I've been working on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it right there. All right, so this is what I am working with. These are all my ColourPop single shadows. These are all of my Laura Los Angeles is here at the top. These are 2 from Sephora collection, which are too big, I feel like, to put in this pan and in this one right here. So I would need to actually grab a bigger palette if I want to use either of those, which I don't know that I am. And then this is an Ulta shade, and then this is Deep Potted from Tarte, which I am actually going to put in here. It is a duochrome. It's like a darkened blue. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll try swatching it, but see that duochromeness right there. There you go. That's a better. And I depotted this from the Tarte's Pro palette. I decided to do that Panda palette. Was it last year or the year before that? It was before I had a YouTube channel. It had to be last year, and it's on my Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram down below if you want to see that. And I finished all the shadows from that palette I wanted to, and this is the only one that I didn't, but I knew that was gonna be like a long haul kind of shadow because it's so dark. But I really like it. It's real pretty. Has that duochromeness right there. I think it'll be really nice for this time of year. So from this palette right here, I also want to go for this darkened blue. There is this other blue as well, but this one's a lot more, I don't know how to say it, but it feels more summer to me, which is why I'm not gonna grab it. So I'm gonna go with this one instead, and this is Cool But Cat from, again, Laura Los Angeles, and this is what this one looks like. This one is a bit drier, and it takes me a little bit to put it on, but it looks so beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there as well. All right, watching this. All right. I also want to put this shade right here, which is Silver Clouds from Laura Sanchez, because it is quite truly a silver. And it has like slightly like lavender, slightly blue like glitters in it, and it's very pretty. I'm not gonna swatch this one, but I am gonna put it in this palette right. So this is what this palette is like in that right now. I'm not 100% sure if I'm done with it right now with this, so I'm just, you know what, I'm gonna grab this one right here, which this one is Subscribe, because this is the only like darkened brown that I have out of all my single shadows, so I kind of want to use this one as well to get that soft glam look. Like I said, I don't have a lot of these kinds of shades, so this is what we're doing. I'm not gonna close it, I'm just gonna put it to the side. So let's go with ColourPop. For sure, I want to have Heavenly, and I know I want to have Glass Bowl, because Glass Bowl is that duochrome silver again, which is very similar to this one right here, but this one's very light, while this one has way more diversity. I do feel like the palette can use both and not be the same. I don't know if you can see that. It's just very pretty and very duochrome. So I do want it. I do feel like there's room in the palette for both. I'm gonna move them around a little. All right. That blue stained my finger. All right, and then we have Heavenly. So let's go ahead and pop that in there. So this is what the palette's looking like right now. So we have that cream shadow, the transitional shade. We have is that Glass Bowl or is this Glass Bowl? This is Silver Clouds. So this is Glass Bowl, Silver Clouds, Copycat, Heavenly. This is Subscribe, and this is Trendy from that palette. I'm conflicted because I want to put both of them in there. I don't have room for both. I've also have used these quite a bit. They weren't in my fall palette, but they were in my summer palette because I was feeling like grunge. So I'm not sure if I should have them. I don't know how I want to do this. Okay, I think I know. I'm going to take out the cream shade, and I am gonna put both of them because why not? I can. It's my palette. I can do whatever the hell I want. So I'm gonna put both of them in there, and this is my summer palette. This is by far the palette that's had the least amount of shimmers, I feel like. Sorry, the least amount of mattes. I do usually prefer mattes over shimmers, but I feel like in the winter everything needs to be very glittery and shimmery, and so we have our mattes right here, and then we have our shimmers. So we have Copycat, Tan, Glass Bowl, Silver Clouds, Emerald City, Conjure Up, my bad, Conjure Up, Heavenly, Wishful Winking, and Subscribe, and then Trendy. I do want to compare Wishful Winking to Trendy. I just want to make sure I'm not, because this one's also a duochrome. They do look very similar. It's just because they're both so dark, but this one is clearly a green, while this one's clearly a blue. At least it is in person. They do look very, very similar. I never even thought about it until I just saw it right now. They have the same flip. That's probably why it looks so different. I mean, so similar. Okay, anyway, I'm happy with what I did anyway. So it is what it is. So this, right, guys, is going to be my winter palette from my single shadows. And I like it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and be back here tomorrow because we have something else. I think I'm gonna do my ranking of all my eyeshadow palettes, and spoiler alert about another palette. I have a problem, guys. I'm seriously considering going to into a no buy next year. I'll talk about that more tomorrow, but have a good one, and I'll see you then. Bye, guys.